Welcome, everybody. Hopefully, everybody's having a fantastic day. If not, we're going to cheer you up. This is episode Paching 16 of the Diecast Haul series. This one is going to be a nice, good mix as usual. That's kind of how we roll here. Did pick up a Tarmac. This is the Toyota Hiace wide body. This is the Hello Kitty Capsule Summer Festival. I like the Hiace, and I think this is kind of cool. Just something different for sure. They've done Moon Eyes, they've done Falcon. They even have I think they have one that's in the tin box. I don't have that one yet, but still dabbling in Tarmac. I'm not committed to them yet. They are a bit expensive, but I do like that one. So definitely picked that one up. This is pretty cool. I do collect this particular casting, this GT Racer. This is from Blackwall era from Hot Wheels. This is from a holiday release. Doesn't show anything particular on the back. This one does have either two-piece wheels or potentially even real riders on it. So those are real riders. So some back in the day wheels. Nothing fancy with this casting, just yellow with some black flames on it. The real riders look pretty good, bigger ones in the back. There is the Dietz on the base. Just a version I didn't have, so we'll throw that in the guy in the back. Speaking of sort of exotics, did pick up a California Custom. This is the Ferrari Testarossa. I did not spend that for that. I got it for cheaper than that. Not too much cheaper, but I got it for cheaper than that. So we'll go ahead and crack this guy open. It does come with some other items. I don't particularly care. Let's see here. So those are taped in. Some decals, some stickers that you can put either on the model or on something else. So I'll definitely hold on to those, although I won't use them. It comes with a little speed points or speed perks, or speed points brochure in there. Buying some stuff, a little portable TV, some showcases and stuff like that. Kind of cool stuff. And then it comes with this clip, which is, I'm assuming is supposed to clip on your clothes or something. You know, it's a very 90s thing. So that looks exactly like, forget what that race car is called. That race game. There's a race game that looks exactly like that. I can't remember what it's called. Dang it. If I remember what it's called, I'll put it on the screen somewhere. But here is our Testarossa. It does have Cal Custom on there. There's a two-tone interior just based on the interior pieces that they use. It's common for this casting. It's not specific for the Cal Customs. This is two-piece wheel, but it is hard plastic. Zamek base looks pretty nice. That neon yellow interior. And then this bottom bumper is like a pink. You can see there's a break between the bumper and the model itself. Those two plastics can make the two-tone on the interior. So that one looks pretty good. It has a blue stripe down the middle. So pretty happy with this one. Definitely not something that you find in the blister all that often, but happy to add that to collection. There's going to be quite a bit of Hot Wheels, but don't worry, I have some cool Matchbox, wicked cool Matchbox. So we got this one too. This is from the Delivery series. Just a casting I collect, the Baja Breaker. Nothing fancy about it. No details or nothing on the back of here. Just shows some of the brands and stuff that they used. So crack this guy open. Get our Baja Breaker out of there in Mickey Thompson Deco. So claiming it's got Mickey Thompson's on there. But it looks good. Copper. Mickey Thompson got some black print on the top for the cargo area. Print on the back. Looks pretty good. Of course, metal body, metal base, because it is a premium Hot Wheels. We'll put that there. Another really, really nice one. This one is the Long Gone, which is a pretty nice piece. Been looking for this one for a little bit from the Looney Tunes series. I already have the Plymouth Satellite. That's the only one that I bought. I wasn't really collecting Hot Wheels much at this time. It was back in 2013. You see right there. So, like the trucks, this particular casting was not used all that much. So it does go for a little bit extra than you'd expect it to, but this W900 Kenworth looks fantastic. Even though it has an orange window, I can live with it. Looks fantastic. Nice beefy casting, looks good. It says Marvin the Martian on the back. Of course it does. No details on the back here. No plates, no lights or nothing like that. Turn this around so we can read the base. There it is, Kenworth W900. 2012 Mattel. This is a heavyweight. It's got quite a bit of heft to it. Looks really, really good. Front deets. Throw that guy in the corner. All right, now I told you guys that I had final run. Now I picked up the, you guys, I cracked open the Land Rover, either in the last haul or the haul before that. But I told you I had more final runs, so we're just going to go ahead and crack these now. I probably should just put them all together, but we're just going to crack them. So this is the Street Rodder. This is the Suzuki Samurai. Just call it a Street Rodder, but it is the Suzuki Samurai. There are some previous versions. I do not have that one right there for sure, but I do have the rest of them on the back there. So that looks pretty good. The California Custom one was a little bit more difficult to acquire. I actually got that one at the same time as the Ferrari. I've just been sitting on that Ferrari for a very long time. So here is our Street Rodder. Does say final run on it. They didn't really have Road Riders that were this big at this time, so they just got extra print on there. Just some, basic print on there. It says little firecracker. Looks pretty cool. Nothing fancy about it though, but I do like that casting. It looks pretty good. We're gonna have more. Also have this one. This is the Kenworth T600A. This one is a pretty nice model. Didn't last for all that long. You can see on the back here. The only one I don't have is that one. I think that is the original release for it. So, or stunt show set. There we go. So there's the original release. This one comes with a few different wheels, and there's some casting variations on it. I believe I do have all of them. And then I have the rest of these as well. So the treasure hunt was pretty cool, but basic for a treasure hunt. I definitely don't have that one though, unfortunately. Definitely not. So this it is. Long haul, it says on the side. Final run. They didn't have like truck rail riders, so, or even truck two-piece wheels, so they made it work. Has chrome window, which is kind of cool. Always liked this casting, even though it was really short. I don't like the fact that the bed goes over the axle, but other than that, I think it's pretty good. Just a little bit longer would have been fine. It does have some details for the mud flaps, although those are not really mud flaps. They are part of the casting. Just says 76 big rig on the bottom. So we'll throw him on the side. Rolling through, we got another one here, the Alien. Again, just another casting I collect. So taking a look at the back, open stock, Dream Car 5-pack, revealers, Space Series, Print Series, and Artistic License. They do not have all of the versions listed on the back, just a sample. But I do have those ones that they listed, which is pretty decent. Pretty happy about that. So this guy does get rail riders all the way around, even though you can't see the back ones. It looks like my axle in the back here is messed up. Man, look at that. That wheel is all the way in there. I don't know if I can fix that or not. Oh, man. All right, well, it's not like I'm going to be playing with it, but still. It looks okay. Kind of got that same final run theme going on. Looks similar to the truck and whatnot. Just the FR logo on there. There's some print on the top. Print that it never got in any other series. So pretty nice getting all the lines done up on that one. Just the standard basic Rail Rider type wheel. Looks okay. Nice steely, I should say. Steely wheel. But like right there. Picked up this one as well. This is the custom Corvette. This is the, I believe this is the C4 Vet, C4, maybe C5 Vet, one of the two. Taking a look at the back. I do not have the 20th anniversary version, that's for sure. I do have the Cal Custom. And then, of course, the Corvette gift pack. And there's been a bunch of wheel variations on this guy as well. This is a very small sample of what's actually been released of this custom Corvette, which it's kind of interesting. So this guy does have two-piece wheel. They are plastic. Nice details on the back. Says Corvette. It is the R1 embossed in the plate. Very, very nice with this super dark blue and gold. Looks very nice. Prints are very, very good on this one. Has Hot Wheels on the front. Again, that FR logo. Again, white interior. This one's pretty nice. This one's actually really, really nice. I really like this one a lot. This one's actually way better than I thought. That one's pretty sweet. I'm going to put that one over there. All right, very final one. Best one of the bunch. Mercedes 300 SEL in purple. Absolutely fantastic. Here is a mixture on the back. Open stock, open stock, open stock. City Bank set. Don't have that one for sure. Open stock, open stock, open stock, open stock. And the revealers. And you guys know there were several colors of the revealers. It wasn't just one single color. All the revealers had several colors in them. And no, it doesn't open or anything, so it doesn't reveal anything. That was just simply what they were called. They were wrapped in tissue paper, and when you opened them up, it revealed the model. All right, so Mercedes 300 SEL in purple. It does have a metal base, metal body, purple in color. Looks very, very nice. Like that. Print on the window, which is a nice touch. Striping down the side. Print around the headlights to get them correct sized. And then, of course, the marker lights on the side look very, very good. This casting is been modified a little bit, but it still looks pretty good. Do like the one single mirror on the driver's side. It's a nice touch. That's a pretty nice one. That one's pretty good, too. I really like that casting a lot. All right, we got a few more Hot Wheels just to roll through, and then we're going to move on to some Matchbox. Best Buy exclusives. There are 4 in the set. So there is this orange Porsche 935, this blue Dodge van, then there is a Honda, and then the white McLaren. The McLaren was the only one gone. Somebody bought all the McLarens, unfortunately. So all I have is the Porsche and the Dodge van. I was really wondering when this orange one was going to show up because saw spy photos or stolen photos, I guess you want to say, from the factory like forever ago. And I thought, are they getting a third color? But then, we got a red edition. I was like, man, there can't be 4 versions of this for this year. But there is. And now it's finally here. So at Best Buy, pick this one up. They come in a tray. This one looks really, really good, though. So pretty happy with that one. Just kind of throw him there. And then, of course, the Dodge van in blue. Just a standard, recolor, the blue van, or the Dodge van, I should say, from the purple one. So other than that, there's nothing fancy about it. It's the exact same deco, just new colors. Looking very, very nice. Always like that one. It's an awesome casting. Really like that one a lot. All right. I got one more Hot Wheels, and then we're going to move on to some wicked Matchbox. But this one Hot Wheels is pretty wicked. All right, now if you guys watched my Instagram, you guys know that I already picked this up. I did post this on my Instagram. This is the final color I needed for the Hummer. I do believe I have all of these 100% Hot Wheel Hummers now, H1s. Of course, it seemed to be the silver being the last one. You know how we love silver here at Level M. Now, I'm not going to tell you that this is the best of the bunch just because it's silver. However, it is pretty nice being silver. So let's get the package out of the way. Now, the yellow one and the red one that they released are much, much better, in my opinion. But this one looks fantastic. Has opening hood. Nice chrome for all the details in there. Does have a separate, bull bar in the front, just like they should. Real riders, of course, they are specific to the Hummer. Look very, very good. Details on the back. Very hefty model. Lots of detail on the bottom. Tons and tons of detail on the bottom. Looks very, very good. Doesn't steer. There's no suspension. That's just the way it looks. They did a fantastic job. I mean, this Hummer is just such a good piece. Even with the air cleaner up there, it looks good. Just says Hummer. It is a sizable casting, and yes, we're going to get all America, and we're going to park the Hummer on the American flag because that's how we roll. All right. Matchbox action. All right, we're going to start off with a Premiere. So this is the 71 Camaro. This is blue with black stripes. There also is a blue with white stripes. It's a different release. This guy has black wheels. So did not have this particular set. Those are the kind of mix in the set. I believe all of those did come out. But they're, kind of spotty to find. This was right at the end of the Premiere line. This is when the Premiere line was ending. And so a lot of the models that were in this era were very limited on how you can get them. Some of them have never even hit retail. So very, very frustrating on that aspect. This guy is held onto the box with rubber bands, as you can see. So we're going to remove the little cardboard plinth, which makes everything nice and loose. Move the car off. They all come with a box. It's a weird shaped box. The box does open, just like all Matchbox stuff. But there's really no point in putting the car in there. It's not necessarily meant to hold the car. But the car would fit in there. It would fit. So this is our, ridiculous mess of rubber bands. So we're just going to try to get these off. Most of these are disintegrating as I'm messing with them. So makes it a little bit easier. They're wrapped on there about 2 million times. So let's see if I can get them off. Might have to go in there with something. Might have to edit this part out. We'll see. There we go. Get that one out. Get that out. There we go. All right. There we go. So this is your 71 Camaro. This is, this is when Matchbox was doing actual premium stuff. This is stuff that would easily, and it did give Hot Wheels Premium a run for its money. I think that's one of the reasons why they stopped doing premium, because, or the premieres, I should say, because Mattel was getting all butthurt that Matchbox was actually hurting Hot Wheels, even though they were all owned at the same, owned by the same company at that time. There is your base Dietz. Kind of hard to see it. 1997 Mattel. Very, very nice model. Super, super good. Very happy with that one. Like that one a lot. So throw that guy down there. Get our mess kind of out of the way. All right, we got one more Premiere. And then we got some other stuff. But I've been looking for this model for a very, very, very long time. Now, you guys know, if you follow my channel, I am in the Mile High City, Denver. So I've been looking for this piece for a very, very long time. And I will, I'm just going to lay it out here. I picked this up from Colorado Diecast. Colorado Diecast is a diecast store in Parker, Colorado. I picked this up from there. I just happened to be right place at the right time. Somebody had brought in a very large Premiere collection to sell to the store, and they were in the process of putting it out, and I just happened to be lucky enough there to grab this. So just super, super stoked. So just happy that, I have a diecast shop locally that can get stuff like this and help collectors out like myself. So I highly recommend swinging down there if you guys get an opportunity. Definitely worth the little bit drive down south of Denver. Man, I can't believe I'm holding this model in my hand. It's not rare, okay? So I'm going to tell you guys, it's not like this unbelievably, super unbelievable limited quantity rare. It's just, this was right at the end of the Premiere line, and they actually canceled the Premiere line right after this series. And these ones were very, very hard to get. There just wasn't a whole lot of release on them. And I mean, these Premieres were just insane. Plus, obviously, it's DIA, it's Denver Airport Fire Tanker. So I really wanted this one because it means something to me being in Denver. Anytime I try to find or come across Colorado, a diecast that is from Colorado, I do my best to scoop it all up. Now these things are just, I don't understand how they're wrapped in there. So we're just gonna pull on it, hope for the best. Sometimes it's easier just to manhandle it and get it done. So break that. There we go. There we go. Brutal. So there is our airport tanker, DIA. This is, I believe this is a generic. However, it is exactly modeled on an actual Oshkosh. I don't know if it's actually been licensed by Oshkosh. I believe this is the only time that this wheel has ever been in that color as well. This model is just fantastic. Look at that. City and County of Denver, DIA Airport, Rescue and Firefighting. There is your DIA logo right there on the front. Number F19, lots of print on the top. Does have a ladder that goes up, rotates 360. And then, of course, the nozzle that is remote controlled, or you can control it from standing in the top of the platform there. Same deets on the other side. Then, of course, full tampos in the back. Nothing on the base. There we go. Of course, it's made in China. That one's wicked cool. Super stoked about that one. But don't you worry, I got something even cooler than that. It's not quite yet, but we're going to get to that. So let me get all my rubber band stuff out of the way. Picked up one of these Coca-Cola cars. I am only missing this one, I think. This is the mix on the back. Oh, actually, I am missing that RX-7. So it was the Audi TT and the RX-7. I do have the other ones, the Jeep Wrangler Volkswagen and the Volkswagen Convertible. Then, of course, the Explorer Sport Track. So the only one now I need is the RX-7. So I'll have to figure out how to get that one. So we'll just get our Audi TT out of here. We don't have to worry about rubber bands on this guy because he's on a shrink sleeve. It just kind of slides over. Matchbox did these little, plinths that they can mount stuff on, and then they hook to each other. There's a hook on this side, hooks on the other side. You can build a huge diorama with them. They're kind of cool. It was kind of a novelty thing at the time, but it is a thing. So taking a look at our Audi, just slide him out of there. So it's just a little pocket he sits in. There is our Audi TT, Coca-Cola, Goodyear Eagle on the tires. It's a full tampo, but they're pretty rudimentary. The taillights don't look all that great. They're not, headlights and taillights are pretty basic print. They don't even have the Audi rings printed on there, which is kind of weird. Basic red interior. This guy does not have suspension, but he does have a metal base because this is the more premium version. So kind of throw him right there. Kind of an interesting ensemble. It's not a big haul for sure, but I saved the best for last because this is wicked cool. So this is the M34 2.5-ton truck. This is from the Steel Soldiers collection. This is what Premiere sort of molded into after a couple of years. This was super, super high-end from Matchbox at the time. I think this was probably 2002, 2003, somewhere around there. This was 100% aimed at the adult. Very, very, high-end type stuff. Very difficult to come across these days. Just because nobody wants to get rid of them. Nobody wants to get rid of them. I was lucky enough to pick this one up. Taking a look at this particular mix that's in the back. I have the half track and the Abrams M1A1, which is on the top, middle, and left. But then on the right side, that is the Sherman tank. And then below that, I think, is another version of Sherman or a different Abrams, I think. And then there's the amphibious carrier in the middle. And then, of course, now we have the M34. So still working on putting this set together, but I now have exactly half of the 6. This one is very, very nice. Has a removable top piece on there. So we're just going to go ahead and work our way to get this guy out of there. This is a very involved packaging that they had back in the day. It was very premium. So be pretty careful with this guy. He's definitely a fragile model. Slide him out. They do come with a certificate of authenticity, 2-year limited warranty on there. This guy has a combination of stuff. So we have what we're going to do is we're going to cheat. So we're going to cut these off. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is just cut off the knot. Cut off the other knot so I can just slide these out and not have to fight with the truck. Let's see here. There we go. Okay. We'll just grab it as one unit. Pick it up. There we go. Straighten this out. Real time, guys. Real time. It's going to be worth it, I assure you. Just got to be very careful with this truck. You see, he's got these little tiny mirrors on there. So, and this isn't mini GT. Like, those are rigidly stuck on there. So, take that off. Take the thing off, and then this guy is screwed on, and I am prepared. I am prepared with the itty bitty screwdriver. There we go. There we go. All right. So this is our M34. Look at all the detail in the back. That is all decoed up, printed up. Looks extremely good. Looks super, super nice. Ah, man. I've been waiting to hold one of these in my hand for like my whole life. It's fantastic. I mean, just a ridiculous model. It's just ridiculous model. Nice, rubber tires for sure. True dualies on this one. Ultra detailed model. Base looks fantastic. Spare tire on there. Like I said, the side mirrors, the front print looks fantastic. Plate detail on there as well. All camoed up. Looks very, very good. It is all metal. Everything is metal. Looking unbelievable. And then there's the back. Some deets on the back. It does roll. Rolls very, very well. It has the canopy part, so let's get the canopy out here. Just your standard, plastic. Nothing fancy with it, but it does go right down on the top. There you go. Slides right down on there. Looks very, very good. Covers up all the cargo. Keeps it from getting all, contaminated or whatnot while they're driving around and doing what they're doing. So that one is unreal. Unreal. That might be my new favorite Matchbox, period. I think this is my new favorite Matchbox, period. That thing is unbelievably wicked awesome. And I think there's actually one other version of this truck, because I think there was a second military series that they did. So I think they did 2 series. And the second series has a Jeep and a trailer, and there's some other stuff. Very, very, very hard to come by. So there you go. Not the biggest hole, but I think we got some very, very good stuff in there. Especially happy about these 2 models. Been looking for those for quite some time. Let me know if you guys have found those Best Buy exclusives. Seems like there's only a few in a little shipper thing they put on the shelf. So if somebody gets there before you, I don't know if they're going to restock. I'm still looking for the McLaren myself. So we'll see what happens. But anyways, appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. We're going to catch you next time. Don't forget to come back as always. We love you guys. LevelMDiecast. Peace.